Across the country, well-funded special interests are working to dismantle public education in a coordinated attempt to privatize our nation's most cherished and democratic institutions, our public schools. Have you noticed an all-out attack on public schools and teachers across the United States? First it was mask wars, then it was the boogeyman of critical race theory and social-emotional learning. They even go so far as to call teachers groomers and accuse them of indoctrination, but really, this whole time, they're working to discredit public schools to usher in vouchers. Even though the vast majority of folks who live in red states support and rely on their local public schools, billionaire special interests have pressured politicians to make dramatic cuts to public education. These states have the lowest teacher salaries in the country, causing massive teacher shortages. Children are deprived of quality learning and extracurriculars, class sizes balloon, and facilities and buses fall into disrepair. This is all by design. Once public schools have been discredited and defunded, these special interests push private school vouchers as a solution under the false promise of school choice. But when the bad actors who created the problem are pushing the solution, you can be sure they have an agenda. Dark money groups funded by Betsy DeVos, the Kochs, and the Waltons share a purpose: to dismantle public education, and they will stop at nothing to achieve this goal. Why would anyone want to dismantle our public schools? Some organizations view school privatization as a way to profit off our kids. Others want to push religious and political extremism. Both are dangerous movements that threaten American democracy, and both are using school vouchers to achieve their insidious goals. What can be done? At Save Our Schools Arizona, we are fighting back against this dangerous agenda, and we are joined by grassroots groups like ours across the country that are doing the critical work to educate Americans of the dangers of school vouchers before it's too late.